read a bajillion comics because I love comics. Oh no.
5 minutes. Let's try that again.
Okay. I'm going to go now stock up for my little brother because he lives on the West Coast. So I always send him a care package of minis every year. So
Awesome.
It's a role of a big sister.
Welcome back to another People of SPX 2014. I'm still Paul from Washington, D.C., and I've got another person to interview for you. Let me have you start off by telling everybody your name and where you're from.
Hi, my name is Annie Stoll, and I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, but now I live in New York City.
I'm Laura, and I'm from the suburbs of Maryland, right outside of D.C.
Excellent. How many SPXs have you attended?
I think this is my 4th or 5th. I think it starts to get fuzzy after 3 years.
So I've been to 2. This is my second one ever.
Your second one. And this time you're tabling at SPX?
I am. I'm at table B9, which is really exciting, and I'm also sharing with my friend Rebecca Mock.
Aside from the fact that it has obviously gotten a lot bigger, have you seen any other changes in SPX since the first one you attended?
I think it's apart from being bigger, I think because it's gotten more press, you have a wide variety of people. Like I just saw the cutest little old lady couple like looking at pictures of cats.
Aww.
And I was like, they may not have come to this a couple of years ago because it didn't have the same press. So like a wider range of age and a wider range maybe of people who are into comics or it as a medium. So that's really cool.
That is really cool. Have you been to other Comic Cons besides SPX?
Yes, I've been to CAB, which is the Chicago one, and I think that's it. But I go to Zine Fests, which sometimes have an overlap because they have some comics. So I've gone to the DC Zine Fest a couple times. Yeah.
And how would you say those compare to SPX?
SPX feels like the fanciest because CAB, which is awesome, it takes place in a really cool social justice-y rec center space. So it's a smaller space. It's not like a fancy hotel, which this is, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And the DC Zine Fest takes place in St. Stephen's Church in DC, which is again a smaller space. It's more like DIY. So this feels like the fanciest of the ones that I've gone to.
I go to a lot of different anime conventions, as well as I've been to TCAF twice, and I've been to New York Comic Con several times.
And how would you say SPX compares to those?
I feel that SPX has like a really great sense of camaraderie, and you don't necessarily get that at a lot of big conventions. A lot of the bigger conventions are very overwhelming, whereas SPX feels very small. You can hang out with artists, you can talk to people, you can speak about your interests, and I feel like that's like a really great sense. I also feel that like compared to TCAF feels a little bit more sort of hurried. Everyone has like business, they're going to pick up X, Y, and Z comics, but here I think people are more encouraged to meander and just have like a really good time.
Are you a comics creator or just a reader?
I'm both. I absolutely love comics, so I read as many as possible. And then I also create a comic called Ode, which is about 2 lady knights going in a world where magic is basically dying, and it's how they traverse this world that basically rejects them.
It's fantastic. And where can that be found?
You can find it online at odecomic.com.
Are you also a comics creator or just a reader?
Just a reader. I doodle sometimes, but yeah, no, I really like it because I don't really know the world as much unless people tell me about it. So I just kind of come in like, I'll just wander around until my feet hurt.
Awesome. I am also not a comics creator, and I love coming. I go out so much. What are some works that you think people should check out at SPX if they come to visit?
So the things that were the coolest here that you should check out, Nicole Georges did Calling Dr. Laura, this amazing book about sort of just some of her life that was really, really great. Julia Wirtz just did her Museum of Mistakes, which is like a reprint of some of her stuff. All of Julia Wirtz's stuff is amazing. Zach Mason's work, you should Google him. That guy, what's up? So letter L Nichols is doing a comic series called Phlox. That's amazing. I got overloaded yesterday from all the people, and that was my decompression comic. And it's beautiful, and it's a little heartbreaking, but kind of in a good person finding themselves kind of way. And it's a smaller, it's not like a big book release, but it's amazing.
Aside from your work, what is another work at SPX people should check out?
I think you should go to every single table and look at everything because everything here is amazing. Barring that, I actually made a map that has a whole lot of different creators who are either with the Hanadoki Kira anthology, which I helped create, or our chivalry comics, so in that sort of like Lady Knight kind of comic genre. I think the one book that I absolutely had to get was The Hanging Tower by Sam Bosma. I had to, oh my god.
But you got it.
I did. I kind of rushed right at the beginning, so.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Are there any panels that you want to attend or have attended?
I want to attend all of them. I'm specifically looking forward to the Ignace Awards tonight.
So we were hosting people for SPX, so I was very tired and didn't go to any panels. But there was one that was about narrating girlhood in comics.
Yes.
That looked amazing, and I didn't go to it, and I'm super bummed. But I had to stay home and do homework and sleep. So I
think that was like today around 12:30 or something.
Yeah, but every year their panels are this really great wide range of topics that really anyone, and again, people who aren't comics creators, I feel like can go and really enjoy. There was somebody last year who did stuff about like body horror, and as somebody who loves horror movies, it was also people who like deal with chronic health issues, talking about how it was really cool. It was really cool. So every year, you don't have to be like a comics creator. There's always a panel that's really neat.
For the people who are not at SPX, who've never been to SPX, what is something that they should really know about it?
It really encourages diverse voices. I really think like one of the really great things here is you have like mini zines, right? People who come here who can't table but still do trades and are like have their product. There's like, because people can go in on tables, you just get a wide range of perspectives and voices, and everything from really lavishly made books, right? With like, you know, people shooting things in space and stuff, to like these autobiographical, like personal journeys that are like tiny little mini comics. So it's something for everyone. Like nobody leaves disappointed.
I would say that the greatest strength of SPX is its sense of friendship and camaraderie between the different artists. There's a lot of conventions that you can go to, and they're very big and they're very overwhelming, but here just everyone is very accepting, very sweet, very kind, and I feel like this is kind of a special place where only that happens here. I've never met a single artist or even attendee that just wasn't really just wonderful and accepting and kind, and I mean, I'm blown away every year, and I'm not faking it, like it's really amazing.
Thank you for being a part of the people of SPX. Thank you for watching, and that's all. Bye. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And thank you all for watching. Bye.
So the only thing that I might mention, and I just don't know if cross-plugging is okay, but I started doing this because I do a podcast called Fully Engaged Feminism.
By all means, plug yourself.
Okay.
Please do, that'd be fantastic.
Awesome. Awesome.
Are you going to the prom after?
I am. I'm going to show up to the prom, just like real prom for 10 minutes, and I'm going to leave.